At the beginning of the episode, a plane crash scene is shown. Although a team is sent there, it turns out to be a rescue team. Among them is a man who had already arrived secretly. He's actually a reporter, which is why he begins photographing and observing everything carefully. He wonders why no hero has come to inspect the area yet. Suddenly, he hears the cry of a little girl. He goes to the source of the sound and finds a small girl, none other than Cyan. He then takes her to an orphanage owned by one of his friends. The reporter's name is Leo, and he deeply trusts his friend, which is why he brings Cyan there. Leo explains that Cyan survived the plane crash, but he didn't report this because there's a massive scandal behind the disaster. We're shown a flashback of when he tried to talk about this, pointing out that it was a collective failure of the heroes and they were responsible for what happened. He insisted they needed to uncover the truth. However, a woman scolds and silences him. She tells him bluntly that if they start pointing fingers at the heroes, their trust value will drop, and if that happens, there will be no heroes left to protect people. She threatens him, saying if he doesn't keep quiet, she'll transfer him to the food department. So Leo resigns and leaves. Outside, he sees a man distributing plates and encouraging people to reveal the truth about the crash and not be afraid. Guards catch him, and Leo asks the man what he was saying. The man explains that the heroes were fighting near the crash site, which created a whirlpool, ultimately causing the crash. Leo asks what he meant by, "face your fears," and the man replies, "Do you know about the ether laboratory?" Leo says yes, and they decide to talk somewhere else. Then the scene returns to the present. We see Cyan playing a game with Miss Zhao where she has to guess which hand the candy is in. The kids say that if she gets it right again, it'll be the 10th time, proving she's extremely lucky. As time passes, the kids slowly begin taking advantage of Cyan's luck. Even Miss Zhao realizes how lucky she is. One day, Miss Zhao brings out a map and says they'll play a game. Cyan has to mark a spot on the map where she thinks treasure could be hidden. Cyan randomly marks a location, and Miss Zhao moves to that area and buys a house. Afterward, Miss Zhao becomes very lucky, even her bald husband regrows hair, and she becomes more beautiful. This story spreads. A girl hears about it and comes to Cyan with 3 photos on a cake, asking her to pick one. Since the pictures are made with edible ink, Cyan can eat any of them. After Cyan chooses one, the girl marries that guy. Although he seemed average, his father turns out to be extremely wealthy, so she ends up living in a mansion with her life set. Slowly, more and more people begin to take advantage of Cyan. One day, Miss Zhao even accepts money in exchange for helping a woman using Cyan's luck. Leo finds out and warns her to stop this dirty business or he'll throw her out. But then he realizes that he can use this opportunity to help people. He creates a church-like setup and turns Cyan into a secret idol, so that she can share her blessings or luck with others. They don't sell lucky charms, they give them away for free to genuinely help people. Leo's intentions are good, but because of this, Cyan becomes very lonely. She has no real friends and wants to talk to someone, but can't. One night, she notices a boy sitting in a room listening to an interview. She joins him, and he lets her sit beside him. It is revealed that the girl is the dean's daughter and wants to become a hero, specifically Hero X, to move forward in life. Later, we again see Cyan and the boy together. Cyan asks him, "I've never seen you before, who are you? Who are you, and what's your deal?" So this guy explains that he came from another orphanage and says, "Let me tell you a secret, I'm a calamity." Meaning, he's an unlucky person. As you probably already know, Cyan is considered extremely lucky. Miss Joanne had seen the report, and she gets really scared. She tells the dean, "You know this boy is famously unlucky. Wherever he goes, disaster follows. Things break, catch fire, floods happen, he brings chaos with him." But the dean replies, "Look, we can't abandon any child. We treat everyone equally, okay? So remember that." Then he tells them to take the documents. Here we see that Cyan has already become good friends with this guy. He says, "Let me see your hand, I want to check how big your number is." It is believed that the bigger the number, the more powerful the person is. Cyan's number is quite large because he has helped many people. As a result, people's trust in him has grown, so his trust value is high. But this guy's number is not that big, just 2 digits for now. Cyan then says he doesn't want to become a hero. He doesn't have friends to play with. He just wants to live a normal life like any ordinary girl, wear regular clothes, make normal mistakes. But the dean has obviously turned him into an idol and pushed him toward perfection. Cyan likely has a strict routine because of that. So the guy holds Cyan's hand and takes him somewhere. He gives him a marble and tells him, "Close your eyes. I'll help you escape from this curse or your power." Then we're shown a scene 6 years later. Cyan, the lucky one, is back, obviously to deliver her secret speech. She sings too, and has prepared a new song. The lights go on, and everyone is ready in prayerful silence. But Cyan starts a totally different kind of song. The guy with her starts playing an electric guitar. It turns into a kind of concert. The audience is shocked and even pained. They think, "We came here to receive blessings, what's going on?" The dean then orders them to be stopped. But Cyan and the guy are wearing skates, so they try to escape. We are again shown the earlier scene with the marble. The guy gives her the marble, opens a gate, and says, "There's a button ahead. If your feelings are true, you'll hit it right on target." So she throws the marble, and it lands perfectly. The glass breaks, and it turns out to be a fire alarm, causing water to start raining everywhere. The guy then says, "Looks like your luck isn't that great either, huh? You're soaked now." These are some really cool moments, and Cyan even laughs. We return to the current scene, they're about to escape, but the gate suddenly shuts. It turns out the dean has powers too. He says, "You can't break my dream of becoming a hero that easily. Cyan, don't even think about leaving me." And that's where the episode ends. The next one will release next week. If you liked this video, do give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.